So here we have the battlefield today, an Adeptus Mechanicus research facility on a barren, rocky, orange world. Maybe Mars? I don't think it's Mars. I don't think the Guard would be allowed on Mars, would they? But it's definitely some kind of Adeptus Mechanicus research outpost, and they are not happy with the Guard being here.
Heretics.
Yeah, so heretics. Not entirely certain why the Guard and the Adeptus Mechanicus are fighting over here. Who knows? But the Adeptus Mechanicus do have an Inquisitor on their side.
Someone's giving you free equipment.
Yeah, yeah. We've been getting the Adeptus Mechanicus have come to find out where did the Guardsmen get all the free plasma guns. So it's the terrain we've got today. We're counting this piece, and this piece as line of sight blocking terrain, and then we're counting the rest of it as obscuring terrain, as light cover ruins, that kind of thing. So it's a fairly, we've got a fairly decent line of terrain across the board, especially considering the deployment zones we're going to be doing. But we do have a couple of fire lanes here, but it's there should be plenty of cover around on this board. It's obviously not WTC or tournament style terrain. This is, like I say, it's just fun terrain, but hopefully it should make for quite a nice cinematic battlefield. We've got little barricades made out of spare ruins and spare consoles. We've got little computers and everything. It's really, really cool little board, so I'm pretty happy with the way we've set it up here. So that's the mission. Well, that's the story, I should say. That's the terrain we've got going on. These are the secondaries and the missions that we're going to be playing today. So the mission we're going to be doing is going to be conversion. And so we've got diagonal deployment zones, and there are 5 objectives. And it's hold 1 to get 4 points, hold 2 to get 8 points, hold more to get 12 points. And then we've got some extra parts of the primary here. Corrupted ground. Score 4 victory points if they control the objective marker in your opponent's deployment zone. Score 2 victory points if they control 1 or more objectives that are in no man's land. Lose 1 victory point if you don't hold your own objective marker in deployment zone. So that's interesting. You've got to keep someone on it. You can't just drive off your own objective. In terms of secondaries, the Guard have gone for engage on all fronts, for the Emperor, and retrieve Nachman data. I don't normally go for any of these objectives, so I thought, you know what, I'll go for something completely different. I'm using a different style army. Let's see how it plays out. And Sam has gone for bring it down. Great choice. The more vehicles he kills, the better he does. Grind them down. So for every vehicle he kills, he's helping himself get towards grind them down. And then he's gone for psychic interrogation because he's got an Inquisitor with a psychic Inquisitor, and I don't have any way of stopping his psychic powers. So each of them, I think they're your classic ones that you tend to go for as well.
I can't remember.
So I thought I'd crack out the Steel Legion today. It's been a long time since we've used the Armageddon boys, and it's a really nice army, so I thought, you know what, I'll just bring it out. I don't care if it's the most competitive or not. We're just having a friendly game today, and so decided to bring 1 battalion, and in that battalion there are 6 troop choices, and that's 6 infantry squads, each one with a dedicated transport chimera. Every chimera is the same. Double heavy bolter and a heavy stubber. And then the infantry squads are pretty similar, and it's really nice to be able to take upgrades again on my Armageddon Steel Legion. For a long time, these guys were just running las guns and las pistol and chainsaw on the sergeant. But thanks to the latest balanced data slate, I can get those free upgrades now. It just makes the army look a lot nicer. I'm not sure how effective the upgrades will be, but it looks better. So we've got every single infantry squad. The sergeant's got a bolter and a power sword, and then we've got a plasma gun in each squad as well. And then in terms of heavy weapons, we've got 3 heavy bolter teams, and then we've got 2 missile launch teams and a mortar team. So I would like to have 3 missile launch teams, but one of my missile launchers is on the painting desk at the moment. Then the rest of the army, we've got a couple of full payload manticores. We've got 3 tank commanders, 2 with the Demolisher cannon and 1 with a battle cannon. Every single one's got plasma cannon sponsons and heavy bolsters in the front. And then rounding the force off, we've got a couple of platoon commanders, no upgrades, and a tech priest, because when you're running this much armour, you need a tech priest. And overseeing the proceedings is Commissar Kat Kylo. She's getting herself nicely settled in just as we're about to start doing the battle report. But it's alright, we'll just have to very carefully move her off. Start off with 11 command points because it all fits in 1 detachment, and I've just spent 1 pre-game for the extra tank ace trait. So let's see what the boys of Armageddon are up against today. So here we have 2,000 points of Adeptus Mechanicus. It is the battle of who is the true AM. Astra Militarum versus Adeptus Mechanicus. So Sam, it's been a while since we've had Sam on the channel. To be honest, it's been a while since we did a battle report, but I think the last one battle report on the channel was actually us playing. It must have been like a year ago or something, but it's great to have Sam back on the channel. Great to see us Ad Mech back in action. I think you whooped my ass last time.
I can't remember.
I'm pretty certain you whooped my butt last time when these two armies faced off against each other. So I'm really excited to try and get some Rwenge. There we go. So where do you want to start? With the HQ choices?
The HQ.
Okay,
so,
take us through it.
It's all Mars attachment because it has to be.
Nice.
So with leader, we've got Warlord Belisarius Cool.
Nice.
He's got his special Warlord trait to get him a bit more tanky.
Awesome.
And then we've got a Tech Priest Dominus alongside with him. He's got the relic of the army, which is the Raiment of the Technomartyr. So that should give me some extra buffs. And then we also have an Agent of the Imperium. We've taken an Inquisitor, Ordo Malleus, with the stratagem to give him the extra psychic ability. So he's casting twice, denying twice.
Okay.
Very nice. And then for troops, we have a 5 squad Scutari with the
big one anti-material rifle.
We'll call it the BFR.
The BFR.
Then we've got a squad of 10 Vanguard, they're all kitted out. So we've got the Omnispecs, we've got an arc rifle, we've got plasma, and it's 11 men, sorry. And the leader himself is Taser Goad and arc pistol. Everything in this army is WYSIWYG.
Nice.
Then we have 10 Rangers with the BFR, it's got to be its name from now on. Plasma, arc rifle, and the leader's got a phosphor blast pistol and an arc maul.
Nice.
And then
I'm certain these sergeant upgrades will be very useful to
I'm
you.
sure they're going to be so
I'm certain
useful.
they're not a waste of points. Anyway.
And then behind that we've got a squad of 5, plasma gun, and the leader's got a radiant pistol and a power sword.
Oh, nice. Very good.
Yeah, very useful.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to eat my words, and I bet that power sword like decapitates my tank commander or something.
It'll do something really off.
Yeah, something totally unlikely.
And then for finishing off the troops, we've got 3 Cataphron destroyers with the plasma gun and phosphor cannon.
It always makes me laugh. These are troops. I'm not going to lie.
Bikes.
Yeah.
The bikers, technically.
Yeah, nice.
And then for a very small fast attack slot, we got one
Mr. Pokey.
One Mr. Pokey.
Nice.
One good little run in front and hopefully not die straight away guy. Then we've got some Rust Stalkers, hopefully doing Rust Stalkery things. And then we've got, to heavy support, we got the 4 Castellum robots.
Yes.
All loaded up with all the shooting weapons. So, phosphor weapons throughout, which is lovely. And led, of course, by their little
Data
smith. There we go, that's the word. And then behind them we've got the Onaga Dune Crawler with his heavy neutron laser?
Yes.
And 2 stubbers.
I'm a big fan of stubbers myself. I'm somewhat of a stubber fan myself, you know.
It's always good to have a stubby toy. And then next up we've also got the... I can't remember his name.
Floaty boats.
Yeah, the floaty boat. He's got the... Basically he's got a thunderhammer cannon.
That's what we call it. And 3 stubbers.
3 stubbers and a disruption missile pod at the front.
Ah, yes, the torpedoes.
Yeah.
For land.
Yeah,
the land torpedoes.
And that is it. That is. I'm sorry.
I was going to say, there's this giant flappy
thing. Yeah, there's literally a giant
flag.
flag. He's the Transvector Raptor.
Nice.
And of course, 2 las cannons, 2 stubbers, and 2 heavy phosphor blasters at the front.
Very good. Very good.
That's it.
Yeah. So me and Sam, it's been a long time since we've played 40k. To be honest, we've been both on a bit of a bolt action binge. So we're sort of using this game. We've both sort of cracked out 2 armies which we're fairly familiar with and a fairly like set list. Like Sam's Admech doesn't change too much. My Steel Legion doesn't change too much. And so we're just going to have a friendly game. This is not a competitive game in any way, shape or form. This is what the definition of what 40k should be in my mind, which is 2 mates having a game on a sort of afternoon and just rolling some dice, having some fun. So that's the aim that we have with today's game. I'm sure we're going to get loads wrong.
I'm going to stumble through these rules like no one.
Yeah, but it genuinely, for us, it doesn't matter. We're just going to be filming the banter and having a good time, and hopefully there'll be some epic fights and some bayonet charges, and the robots will punch tanks to death, and it's all just going to be having a good time. So
see how many wrong rules you can call out.
Yeah. Please keep a count in the chat below. How many mistakes did we make? And I'm not even being facetious. I genuinely would quite like to know. So we'll call that's the armies there, and what we'll do the trade and everything, and then we'll be back at the start of the game. So here we have the Adeptus Mechanicus forces deployed. They've basically made a thin red line. What advanced tactics will the Mechanicus deploy? Single column. They've from the days of Rome. Behold Sam's tactical genius. Over here, the Guard have actually tried a semblance of tactics. We have formed flanking platoon A, B, 1, 3, whatever you want to call it.
This 3 and 2.
This is an armoured fist platoon. It's going to come over here and try and score some occasional fronts until they all die. We've got another armoured fist platoon supported by a Demarche tank commander who's going to do the same thing. And then I've got a little reserve group here, and I've got a couple of artillery pieces here as well. So actually, you know, battle groups and tactics and flanking, Sam, you may want to consider these things.
Big line.
I think we were just sort of saying as we were setting this out, it's going to be a big turn 1.
It is.
We maybe should have put some more line of sight blocking down, but it doesn't matter. We just live and learn. It's a friendly game. Neither one of us is bringing power gamey lists. Maybe it'll be, there's a reason I've not used the Guard Steel Legion for a year and they go back in the box again. Maybe there's a reason Sam has been binging bot action like his life depends on it.
Yeah, probably.
But I guess we'll find out by the end of the game. But that's the mission, that's the army setup, that's the deployment. There's only one thing left to do, Samuel. Tech Priest Sam. To roll to see who gets the first turn. He's gone for a red dice, I've gone for a white dice. Beat my 6.
Hey, 6.
We've got to try again. Oh, I felt really confident then. I was like, oh yeah. Beat my 6.
No.
Yay!
Enjoy, God, enjoy.
Now, do you have any things that you have to declare now, like I'm in Shroud Psalm or anything
I
like
have
that?
to do my stuff, don't I?
Okay,
Right, so
we can do it off camera, just reminding you now if that's the case.
I'll do it now. It's Shroud Psalm for Canticle.
Okay.
Scutari for 1. I think I will just ignore it for now. I'll ignore it for turn 1.
Okay, that's fine. If you forget and you realise, shit, I should have gone for this one, we can do that.
There is a covenant which limits my movement, but I don't really want to limit my movement first turn, so...
Okay, that's fair enough. So we've got a bit of Shroud Psalm going on.
Yep.
Very descriptive Shroud Psalm as we read before. Oh, it's an electromagnetic storm, covers your... Whatever, he's got light cover. Yeah. Everything's got light cover, and the Guard will get a chance to at least, fire off loads of inaccurate bullets and then not do much damage. But we'll give it a go. So we'll be back at the end. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll do the movement phase, we'll do the first bit of shooting, and then we'll wrap it up. That's probably the quickest way of doing it. So we'll be back once I've done my movement and we've started doing some shooting. So the Imperial Guard motorcade has moved out. The 2 chimeras over here have begun in Operation Get Engaged in all fronts for as many turns as possible, and also threaten that objective somewhat. I've moved the reserve group up here. Now they all have line of sight sort of through here, over here. We're not counting these little bits there. You can get light cover from hiding behind those barricades, but we're just counting the main bit as the line of sight blocking, because otherwise this would be absolutely insane, just levels of lights. Probably what we actually needed for the board side, but oh well. So they've got some line of sight down this far lane, and then the mortar crew has joined the artillery company. Actually, they're just doing Knackmund, but they will pop a few mortar rounds off next turn, and hopefully for as long as they're alive. The second armoured fist group has moved over here. We've got this Chimera had to advance to get onto the objective, but now we've got a Chimera on the objective, and if he blows the Chimera up, the squad will fall out and should be able to hold the objective there nicely as well. And then the rest of this is in range of this bad boy, which is quite important because I want to try and kill him. So that's the situation. So that is the movement phase. In terms of orders, he has told himself to reroll 1s to hit because I'm not Cadian now. I'm not Cadian. In fact, I'm Armageddon Steel Legion. So my trait, how much AP minus 1 do you even have, Sam? Do you have any AP minus 1?
Yeah, pretty much every unit.
Okay, that's very good. It'll do something then. So I ignore AP minus 1, but I'm not going to have any rerolls on number of shots or anything, which is going to be kind of crazy. So we've got... He's going to tell him reroll 1s to hit. He's going to tell himself reroll 1s to hit, and he's going to spend a CP for an extra order to tell this Manticore to do reroll 1s to hit. And then he's going to tell himself to reroll 1s to hit. So there we go. That is the orders done. And now let us begin the shooting phase. So the first thing I'm going to do... is I am going to fire this tank. You're going to 1-up save there. I do want to blow a unit up. So I'm going to actually... Sam, what are you looking for? So there's another bit falling off.
Yeah, I dropped him and he exploded.
We'll do that after the... let's look. We'll fix that guy up after we've done the turn. So I'm going to spend 2 CP on this guy.
Yep.
So that takes me down to
10.
9. Because I spent 1 to do an extra order. And he's going to do Hail of Fire, which means instead of rolling for the random number of shots, he gets maximum number of shots against enemy vehicles. That's an enemy vehicle, isn't it, Sam?
Yes.
Right, I'm going to shoot that guy then.
It's a bike.
It's not a bike, it's a big floaty boat. So, I really wish I was Cadian right now. God, I reckon the theme for this game is going to be I really wish I was Cadian right now. Because I'd then also slap on this guy, load, fire, reload, which means for every hit I'd get 2 additional hits.
Nice.
But we don't have that, unfortunately. So, rolling left-handed, so that always goes well. This is the mortar cannon, it's just in range. I had pre-measured. Ah, the beauty of pre-measuring. Can't do that in bolt action. So, we're looking for 3s to hit, re-rolling 1s.
Oh, good shooting.
That's okay. So that's an auto wound.
Nice.
That's a miss. That's a miss.
No rerolls.
And no rerolls. And the rest are hits. So now we have to wound you.
Top is 7.
To 7, so wounding you on 3s. Here we go. That looks pretty good. 1, 2 fails.
Sure.
So we're looking at 8.
8 minus 2.
8 at minus 3. This is a Demolisher cannon.
Alright, so it's 3 up and cover because of the shroud.
So it's a 2 up, so you're 5 up.
Yeah.
5 up.
Come on.
That's pretty good. So you stopped half of them.
4.
So now I'll do 46 damage to you.
Ooh, brutal.
It's dead.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, it's dead.
It's dead.
It's got 14. I was like, ah.
Yeah, it's dead. It's got. I did 15 wounds.
Does he blow?
Does he blow?
No.
No.
Thank God for that.
Could not. Did you sure it wasn't one of these ones?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Sure it was one of these ones. So that was
It's on camera, man.
That's. Fuck it. Let's do it live. Right. So that was pretty good. Well done. Well done.
You.
Well done, Demolisher cannon tanks. You know, every time I do a video like, is this turret option viable for Lehman Russ? And it's like, it is, but it's still not as good as a Demolisher cannon. So that's the first unit done. So what we'll do now, that's kind of the biggie.
Yeah.
What we'll do is we'll spend another CP, and we're going to spend that CP on this cheeky Manticore bloke here, right? And he's going to do, because he's got a super duper long range, but he can see direct line of sight to this Stratius Raptorius.
He's hitting a plane with a missile.
It's a SAM site, mate. It's a goddamn SAM site.
Right.
You know, you've played Command & Conquer. It's a SAM site.
Alright.
So
-1 to hit, man.
it's -1 to hit, but I get +1 to hit because of my CP I've just spent, which is called Direct Assault. So I get random number of shots. 6.
Okay.
I will wear that. And I hit on 4s now, re-rolling 1s. These re-rolls are doing well, aren't they, Sam?
Yeah.
3 hits.
Okay.
Now,
Will he survive?
what toughness is he?
7.
Right, so 3s to wound. So 3 wounds. I don't know if I actually got any 6s, but it didn't matter.
There's a 6.
So, I mean 6s to hit. So, these are -2, so essentially -1 against you because you're in cover, right?
Yep, somehow.
But each one you fail is 3 damage.
Each one I fail is 3 damage.
3 damage. And you had 3 saves.
AP -1, right?
Essentially,
Okay,
after.
so 4 ups. Oh, fuck.
You've taken 9 damage, Sam. Would you like to use a CP?
6.
Would you like to use a CP to try and reduce that more?
I mean, I could try and repair a plane. That'd be pretty fun.
You could try and repair a plane.
Do you know what? Yeah, I might as well use a CP.
He's using a CP.
What else you got to shoot?
I've got another Manticore. I've got him.
Take 6 damage.
Take 6 damage. Okay, so I'm now going to fire this tanky boy. He's going to fire his plasma cannons and his heavy bolter into these guys.
Ooh.
And he's going to put his big gun into the Stratoraptor. And then that'll be sort of the last sort of shoot. Oh, better take my missile off my Manticore. Boop. So that'll be the last sort of bit of live action shooting we'll do, and then we'll wrap it up at the end of the turn because we don't want to do every single dice roll on camera. So random number of shots from the battle cannon. 5. Okay. How many wounds does it have left?
With the plane,
Yeah,
I believe it's. I think it's 10 wounds.
10 wounds.
I think.
I'm going to do it. I'm just going to wear it. I'm going to wear it. Okay, 5 dice hitting on 4s, rerolling 1s. Okay, finally, a reroll. Glorious. No. And then wounding on 3s. 1 wound at AP 2. So essentially AP 1.
So 4 up.
So 4 up.
Hey.
He makes it. 2 plasma cannons into the robots for 4 shots.
Roll those of 1s.
Always overcharging, yeah. I should say I will tell you when I'm not overcharging to keep it simple.
Fair enough.
So 2 misses, 1 auto wound and 1 hit.
Nice.
And then this one gets a wound as well. So 2 wounds at AP 3 on your robots, which puts you onto a 4 up save.
Yep. Come on, lads. Loves it.
Nice, looking good. My man. And then 3 heavy bolters. 2 wounds, pretty good.
2 ups.
Yeah.
Hey.
Nice.
Oh, 1 damage to you. 1 mortal wound back.
Oh, you.
Oh no, it's not on armor. Sorry.
Ah ha ha ha!
My bad.
Otherwise, you would have failed one of those wounds, probably.
Yeah.
So that's all the shooting that we'll do on camera. I'm going to do the rest of it off camera so I can do it quickly, and then that'll pretty much be my turn. I don't think there's going to be any combat, so we'll be back at the end of the guard shooting phase. So after the dust had settled, the 50 cals had stopped firing, the heavy bolters had stopped chugging, we did an alright amount of damage. So we ended up killing 2 of these robots from the demolisher cannon tank over here, but in return he did take 2 mortal wounds from the refracting bounce back shield malarkey. We did reduce this vehicle down to 4 wounds. Sam did spend a CP to save a stubber round, but the reason he did that is it will make it easier for him to get him back onto the top bracket next turn. So it was a shrewd tactical maneuver, you know, calculated by the tech priests. And then over here, I fired my Manticore and a couple of chimeras and whatnot. And the end result was the Manticore flattened half of the squad, and another 3 were picked up from various stubbers and heavy bolters. And then over here, 1 Skitarii was picked off by a
you got 1 over here
heavy
as well.
bolter. Oh, and I got 1 over here as well. So
good amount of damage.
Yeah, we've done it. We've wiped out 1 of the enemy units. We've halved the robots, which is not too bad, and we've done a good amount of damage on the infantry. Strong turn 1. But certainly not a game-winning turn 1. The Admech have still got plenty of anti-tank to play around with, which is good. That's what we want. We don't want it to be over turn 1. In terms of the end score for the guard, we got 2 for the tertiary, for whatever you're going to call it, because we're holding one of the objectives in no man's land. And we also we've started doing retrieve Nachman data with this squad, and we got engaged for 2 pips because we're here and we're here. And then I've got 1 point for the guard, 1 for the Emperor because I blew up the floaty boat thing.
Yeah.
So I didn't quite manage to get more points than that. I ended up splitting my firepower a little bit, but I tried to go over here and I tried to go over here. I probably should have just concentrated firepower and got myself an extra point, but at least I have damaged 2 units. So maybe in the long run that'll work out better. End of guard turn 1. Let's see how the Adeptus Mechanicus respond. So the Adeptus Mechanicus, the red tide has moved forward. We've got a cheeky little squad of Skitarii coming round here, looking to start sneakily taking some objectives in the latter turns. And then the firepower has moved around here. We've got the Tractory Plasmary boys here, and then we've got the Castellan robots. Now they have taken some cover from line sight blocking cover from my firepower here. Looks like they're looking to line up and destroy my maneuverability. Not a bad move there by Sam, because if he hadn't done that and started engaging me in the firefight, that's fine. I'm kind of okay being in a firefight, but it would have meant that these guys are going to power around here and start lighting them up. 20 infantry and 2 chimeras versus 10 Skitarii. I can probably win that fight. So this is quite a shrewd move by Sam, but it does mean there's a chance he's going to take a turn more firepower than he really wants to. So we'll see how it balances out. Over here, the Tech Priest Dominus has made this guy super durable.
Yep.
Ignores the old AP1 and the old AP2. What are you doing taking my trait, Sam? My whole jam is ignoring AP.
It's great.
Yeah.
I had to pay 40 points for it, but it's great.
It's not quite Armour Contempt though, is it? Where it just turns the AP down.
Just to nothing.
To nothing. And then his Skitarii have come around here, and we've got some other firepower. The plane has flown over, and Sam has done what Sam always does. Rolled a 3 on the repair, as in get 3 wounds back on the repair. Yeah. So this guy, despite my best efforts, is now on full damage output. So I haven't actually reduced Sam's anti-tank capabilities that much at all. Last but not least, we've got the Remnant Squad here on the objective, doing, making me have to think about shooting them when I might not want to. And we've also got the Inquisitor down here, who will be able to psychically interrogate my bollocks off if he gets a chance.
Hopefully.
So that is the movement phase for the Adeptus Mechanicus. We're going to do the psychic phase live on camera.
Yeah.
Because you're going to do one thing, aren't you, Sam?
Interrogate.
You're going to psychically interrogate him. Let's go.
Interrogate. It goes off.
That's off. So that's just 3 points, right? Or
yep.
Well, we'll figure what the points are. But he's got it right. So
yay.
He knows how the tank is feeling. Yep. How's it feeling, Sam?
It's feeling low on fuel.
It's feeling low on fuel. That's not good.
It's a bit dusty in there.
That's not good.
I don't know what the guy used to put in there, but it's not healthy.
Apparently, it can take any fuel. So I like to imagine they shove like logs in the engine, and somehow it just takes
you need
it.
To stop putting logs in.
Yeah.
That's what my psychic powers are telling you. Don't put logs in that engine. And then one more. It's just gonna smite that.
Okay.
If actually no.
Can you do a psychic action and a psychic power? I genuinely don't know.
It's just I have 2 psychic powers anyway.
Okay, just do it. We'll figure it out.
I can cast twice anyway, so...
If we've got it wrong, guys, let us know down in the comment section below. We're not too bothered about it this game.
I'll do this Malleus one to give an infantry fight. No, he's not in range. Sure, yeah, let's be an absolute troll. Let's give them a 5-up invuln.
5 invuln on the Skitarii.
Why not? Goes off.
It goes off. We'll put a little marker down. We'll get a little button. Take it on 5 invuln. We'll double check that in between turns and whatnot in case he can't do 2. Yeah. But it's pretty inconsequential considering the AP that we're going their way and whatnot. So it's not the end of the world, is it, guys? That's the thing. Some people get really bogged down and like it must be exactly right. And it's like we can figure it out as we go along. Yeah. It's not a problem. That's the whole point of 40k.
No problem to this.
Now we'll do a little bit of your shooting live. We'll go straight into the shooting phase, Sam. If you know what you're doing, if you want a moment, we can pause it.
Do you know what? Yeah, I'm not doing anything with the plane. We'll do the plane.
Do the plane. Where's the plane going to go?
The plane is in fact going to shoot into... That demolishes an absolute bellend. So
is he now?
He
okay.
is and
it feels fear. It's afraid. Right.
And they technically are out of cover, so if I can shoot them, I'm going to put some stubbers into them.
Okay.
If I can.
You can, yeah. I mean, it's about line of sight. Get behind that plane and see if you can...
That's a very good point.
See him. Get your eyeball on that.
No, I actually can't. See
okay.
but nothing else. So everything they got is going to go into that tank.
Everything you got.
So.
All right.
2 laser cannons.
2 laser cannons.
2 hits.
2 hits.
Come on, freeze. Hey, one
That's a wound. Okay. Now, I have a 2-up save now, Sam.
Ooh,
I didn't used to. Come on. Rub it in his face. Come on. No. Bollocks. Right, off you go.
Yay, 5 wounds.
Right,
I'll take that. And then I need 2 more dice.
Oh, take that one. In fact, let's get you a few. There you go.
Alright, so heavy phosphor rounds. He's only do damage 1.
Okay. Oh, he's taken 7 wounds. We'll figure it out afterwards. Okay.
So 3 hits.
Okay, very good.
I
imagine this is 5s.
Yeah.
You're not strength 8, are you? No.
AP -2. Can't take cover.
I'm okay.
Yay.
Because of the balance data slate.
Yes. Stubbers. Always rely on those cheeky stubbers. Come on, stubbers.
He's got one. He's got one. All right, here we go. Here we go. Yay! Balance data slate. Na. I should be so showboaty, man. You're going to blow this thing up now. Like I said, I'll mess around with this wounds later.
Alright, so the only thing I've got left to do on that one now is the Onager.
Onager.
D3 shots.
D3 shots.
3 shots.
That's a spicy meatball.
Alright.
Alright.
Hit on 3s, we're rolling 1s.
Should have popped smoke in hindsight.
2 hits.
2 hits.
Okay.
That wouldn't have made a difference actually. So, yep. A wound.
1 wound. AP -4. Actually, I'll CP that wound. Yeah.
Alright.
Get that 6.
A couple of 6s now, you know. A couple of 6s.
I know we got 1.
So close.
It's
How
D3 plus 3.
So it's going to die, unless I want to use a CP to try and keep it alive. What else have you got over there? Nothing. It's worth
plasmas into it.
It's worth a pop.
Okay.
Where else am I going to use it? Over here? No. It's actually worth a pop. We're going for it. Put me down a CP. We're going for it. 6. Nah, go on. It's dead.
Yeah.
Whatever you roll, it's dead.
Does he blow?
Where was that 6 before? D3 to that Chimera. 1. D3 to that Chimera. 2. And I don't think that one will be in range.
3 inches or
6 inches.
Yeah, it's not in range.
Yeah, cool. So 1.
And a 2.
And a 2.
I'll take that.
Where was that 6 before? It's just it just is the way, isn't it? Like, boom.
Alright, that. He was a nightmare.
He is dead.
Another shots are wasted.
Yes, I do not need to take the mighty firepower of the stubber. So that was pretty effective. So we'll just sort of do the rest of the Admech shooting off camera, but 1 flank equals 1 dead demolisher. That's pretty powerful. Let's see what this flank can do now, but we'll be back at the end of the Admech shooting phase. So after the dust has settled, it's kind of slowed down a little bit for the Admech.
Yeah.
These boys just did literally nothing apart from 1 wound to themselves. And then the rest of the shooting came in over here and managed to take down half the wounds off that. I was expecting a lot more damage from them, but now they're halved, and that's
AP -1.
AP 1, so that I ignore it because I'm still Legion. That's kind of big.
Yeah, really shot him in the foot.
So not much more firepower. Lots of shots, but not much to show for it. The anti-material rifle, the BFR, came over here, got a nice 6 to hit, and then got a 1 to wound. Just like, bing. So now we've got a charge phase going on. Sam, what are you charging with first?
I'll use this guy.
Okay, I am going to Overwatch you.
Go for it.
I'm going to spend a CP. Now, you're inbuilt -1, aren't you?
Yeah.
So I'm not going to spend another CP for defensive gunners, because that would put me on a 5 up to hit, but there's no point, because you'll put me back down to a 6 up anyway. So, I'd just like to do a little bit of damage to you on the way in, please, if that's okay. Nope, no hits so far.
That's just...
That was the heavy bolters. Stubbers, no.
Lasguns?
Lasguns. I'll just do this twice rather than getting another 2 more dice.
You get 12 dice for it.
Yeah,
That's beautiful.
Nothing. Because if I hit you, I just auto wound you. That's what I was kind of hoping for, but not so far. Yeah! Yay! 1 auto wound on your robot.
3 up. Yeah.
Ah, that was a waste of a CP. Right, off you go.
Charge!
That's in.
No, it's in.
Do you want to do the squad as well whilst
yeah,
you're
the other
here?
squad's going to try because they minus your toughness.
Very good.
And get onto that objective.
Very good.
Nope. Oh well.
So big pokey stick boys going in.
I will spend the CP as soon as he enters. So
as soon as he enters, 2 misses.
yeah. So his taser now goes off on a 5 instead of a 6.
Does it now?
It does, yeah.
Goes off on a 5, does it? Double the chance it's going off.
Oh yeah.
All the innuendo, Right, off you go. How many dice do you have?
Alright lad, you know what to do. Jack explode. There's 2
5s.
Worth
2
it.
5s and a 2 and a 3.
3 hits. So that is 3, 6, 7 hits.
7 hits. 7!
7 and it's strength 8.
Okay, so you're wounding me on the old 3s.
Okay, that's terrible. But
Well,
AP -2 though.
okay, so I don't ignore
Damage
this.
2.
Okay, so you need 2 of these to go through.
Yes.
So I need to make a lot of 5 ups.
You do, you?
I don't make it.
Oh, I thought it was a 5.
I don't make it. It is. I made it. Nah, I didn't fucking make
Well, I'm
it.
not going to lie, my fingers are just clenched up.
Now, I'm going to use a CP here, Sam.
Oh, really? Okay.
Because if I deny you this,
I lose a point.
you lose 3 victory points because I've grind them down. Which is pretty gnarly. Come on. I don't ask for much, Emperor. Yeah!
Well, you get to fight back.
Oh yeah! Eat it! No. So there we go. Sorry, Sam, but
right.
that was the tactical genius thing for me to do. So at the end of that, what is your score so far?
Sodo, I got psychic interrogation and
Okay.
Oh, and
bring it down. 3 points to bring it down for the Damage tank. So you've got
3 plus 2, is it?
We'll figure it out. But you've done psychic interrogation once, and you've done bring it down once.
Oh, 3. So I'm on 6 for that. Got a
and you're holding a
land.
no man's land one as well.
Yeah.
So very good. Okay.
Yeah, I'll take that.
So we'll top the points up, but yeah, that's pretty good. So end of Admech turn 1, end of battle round turn 1. Both sides have done a respectable amount of damage to each other, but neither side has blown the other one out of the water, which is how it should be for a good old game of 40k. So we're going to come back to the guard counterattack. It's guard turn 2. Imperial Guard movement phase is complete. We've fallen back with this Chimera, and the Tech Priest has come over here and has repaired it. And I did a Sam and I got 3 wounds. So he can't fire this turn, but he can. He is a lot harder to kill now, which is good. Got the squad out for this Chimera. The officer's still in there, so he can single-handedly man all the las-gunner rays. And he is these guys are going to do my retrieve Nachman data, which is great. Squad that was in there jumped out there as well, which is great. They jumped out. Yep, so that's fine. Did a little bit of truffle shuffle around here, so I've got 2 tanks with some firepower on these big boys over here, and then this Chimera came around here and is going to get a shot on there. Sam has done the thing where he gets +1 save for style units, but -3 movement.
Yeah.
And last but not least, these guys have moved so that they're in range of the objective, and they're still able to pop their mortar off, although it will be at -1 to hit. So that is the start of the that's the movement phase done. I don't have a psychic phase. I've done my actions, which is great. So now what we're going to do, Sam, is we're going to go straight into my shooting phase. Okay. Orders, reroll 1s to hit, reroll 1s to hit, and that's it because I only have 2 tank commanders now. I will spend 1 CP for command vehicle, so this guy can do an order even though he's in a Chimera. He's going to tell them to first rank fire, second rank fire, and then before I forget, I'm going to spend another CP on them for armoured fist.
You also went up a CP, so you're.
I've already done it, which means they're also rerolling 1s to hit as well.
Nice.
So that's not too shabby, is it? I could spend another CP to give one of these Chimeras reroll 1s to hit, but I don't think it's worth it. So, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 2 CP.
Hey.
2 CP. Left. Spent 2 CP, down 2 CP. Hail of Fire. They are a vehicle unit.
Yes, they are.
Maximum shots into the Roboty boys. Robatty boys. No, that's not politically correct.
We're not gay, we're fabulous.
Everyone gets to fight for the Imperium, Sam. We don't care what you believe in, as long as you're willing to fight and die.
You look fabulous, even better.
Even better, exactly. That sounds like some Slaneshi shit, that does. So, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s, and 6s are auto wounds. So, 1, 2, 3 auto wounds.
Lovely.
1, 2, 3. I'll re-roll that one, it was cocked. So that's just a regular hit. And then 3 re-rolls. So 1 miss, 2 miss, another auto wound. And then we're on to these ones which have to try and wound properly. So 3s, 2 fails. So that's a total of 8 wounds, -3, so you're on your 4-ups probably.
Yep, I haven't changed my robot stats.
Yeah, that's cool. You've not put the different floppy disk in, is what you're telling me. So this will be 4s.
Come on.
That looks okay.
So 3 mortal wounds back at you.
3 mortal wounds back at me.
And 2 go through.
2 go through. So the first one, 5.
Ooh.
And the second one, 1.
So we are alive.
You are alive. I'm going to spend a CP on that.
Hey.
Wait, am I? Will the plasma realistically... The plasma could kill one as well. So, yeah. So kill 1.
Does he blow?
Does he blow?
Ah, no.
No.
I'll take away this one so the other tank can't shoot him.
That's very clever. Plasma. So I've taken, what was it, 3 mortals?
Yep.
So you've almost killed me in my own turn. So this is the plasma overcharging.
Nice.
So 2 auto wounds, 1 fail, and 3 regular hits. And then these need 3s. Just 1 more. So these are -3.
So once again 4-ups.
4-ups. So 2 go through, so that's 4 damage.
So he is
He's getting hurt, yeah.
I don't know where the actual windows are.
That's okay, just put one of these red ones next to him. So he's got 3 left.
Yep, 3 left.
Heavy bolter. So I've got 1 auto wound. And a reroll, which becomes an auto wound.
Love it.
So that's 2 at -1. So he's on a 3-up now. What's his base save?
2-up.
So he's on a 3-up. So he's fine. Whatever his save is, he's fine. So that's pretty good. I've almost wiped them out now. Now that makes things kind of interesting. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to fire this tank, and he's going to go everything into your plane.
Okay.
Yeah, everything into the plane, because that's where the anti-tank is, yeah. So let's find the random number of shots. So it's a 3.
And 6.
6, so we'll keep that.
That's 9 shots.
That's 9, that's 7. That's 9. Okay, so 4's re-rolling 1s. So we've got 1 auto wound, 2 auto wounds.
Damn you spinners.
1 re-roll. No.
So it's -1 to hit, so 4s.
So that's 3 other hits. That is 3 wounds, that's 5 wounds. AP 2 on your plane.
So it's +1 save because he is a Katara unit.
Okay.
So he's 2 up save now, so what's your AP of it?
-2, so on 4th again.
4s! Loves it!
Ah, that's big. That's really, really big. I was needing to pop that plane up. Okay, so now the plasma,
Nice.
5 shots, overcharged. Okay, I too can do the old make a load of 4-up Sam, so that's 2 auto wounds, plus 2 more wounds, so that is 4 wounds, damage 2 at -3, so on a 5-up now.
Come on, lad!
So he's taken 4 damage.
Nice, he's back down
still
he's down to
going.
3.
He's still going.
Heavy bolter.
Heavy bolter.
1 4s. Oh, there's an auto.
1 auto, 1 hit, and no. So 1 auto.
3 up. Loves
It's
it.
fine. Okay. So the temptation is to keep shooting him, but we'll have a little think about that. So that's my 2 big units. I actually know what I'm going to do, so I'm just going to keep going.
Alright.
And Manticore
Into the roboid.
into the robot, because if I get 1 through, he dies.
Nice.
So random number of shots, 5. We're going to keep that. So just straight up 4s. That's 2 hits.
Nice, no 6s this time.
No 6s. That is 2 wounds though. This is -2, so 2 4-ups.
Come on, lad. Oh,
Fails
come on,
both. Snake eyes.
Can't even damage 3, isn't it?
It's flat damage 3.
He dies either way.
Either way.
Does he blow? No.
No. Okay.
At least he didn't blow up.
So now I'm going to spend my last CP. This is brutal, Sam, but this is the last bit, and then we'll do the rest off camera. Last CP for direct onslaught. So +1 to hit, -1 to hit. So Sam's sight. There we go. So random number of shots. 11. There we go. Load the anti-air missiles. Oh no, you're damaged. -1 damage.
He's got 5.
So he's got 5 left. That's okay. Keep going.
Yeah.
Good job.
We're still probably going to wipe him out.
We still no. I'm just glad we caught it. You're right. Yeah.
So I was like, how can I survive?
How can you survive? Is by remembering your rules.
That's very true.
So 4s. Oh, that's looking
jeez.
pretty good. So we've got 3 auto wounds, 3 misses. I'm very lucky, Sam. I've got 3 misses. I'm an absolute player. I can't even handle 1 misses. So then we've got these to wound. Oh yeah, that's the anti-air missile for you. Admech, Schmadmech, that's what I say. This is where Sam makes a shitload. So it's AP 2, so it's AP 1, so you're on a 4-up.
Lad, you got to do this, mate.
Come on, man. Here we go. No. He is dead. He is very. That's dead. 8 damage.
Does he blow?
No. That is all my heavy firepower gone, but I've neutralised a fair bit of Admech heavy firepower there.
Lots of Admech heavy firepower. Basically down to a patrol.
Now, that is the end of all the big guard firepower. The rest of it we're going to do off camera, and that's just little bits. So what I've got is I've got the mortar, I've got the chimeras, and that's it. So
Squad.
And the squad. So we'll be back at the end of the guard shooting phase. This is all 4+ stuff. So there's no AP on most of this, so we'll just do it off camera, and we'll be back and we'll wrap up and we'll see what's left after that. But that was a pretty big turn. I was surprised I got both of those. I wanted one. I didn't think I'd get both, but Sam did absolutely the right thing. He was using the cover, and he was using his +1 save thing. So
what can you do?
Just didn't pan out the way it was. But anyway, let's see. It's not over yet. Let's see what happens at the end of the guard shooting phase, and then that's pretty much the end of my turn. So we'll go into Admech turn 2 at that point.
Oh,
that was a spicy turn. Was not expecting it to go that way. The guard ended up clearing away the Scutari there, clearing away the remnants of the Scutari there, and clearing away the walkie pokey dude as well, which is actually massive because I've killed 5 units, which means Sam's really going to struggle to get his grind it down now.
Left.
It's tricky. But we did not expect that turn to be that big, because turn 1 was pretty equal in terms of damage dealt. We both killed one big thing of each other's, and then that turn the guard have picked up both the sort of 2 big things here and the plane here, so that was gnarly. But the Admech, we're not going to lie, it's looking a bit grim.
Looking shit.
But they haven't had their turn 2 yet. We've got literally 3 damaged vehicles here, another damaged vehicle here, another damaged vehicle here. It's not over. Well, let's see what the Admech can do in their return. End of that guard turn, I would have got 3 points for the Emperor, and I would have got 2 points for the Tertiary, and I got 4 points for Nachman that turn, and I got another 2 points for Engage. So I'm doing quite well on the points there. But let's see what Sam can do. Do your movement phase, Sam. I'll top the points up, and then we'll come back at the end of your movement, beginning of your shooting and psychic and all that. So Scutari have Scuttltari, and they've come round here, and Sam has decided not to just throw things into a sort of suicidal charge, but to actually play it a bit cagey, try and make some things happen, make it a 5-turn game. So the Rust Stalkers and Call have come round here. That means that they're camping this objective. You know, I can't just dash infantry onto it and expect to hold it until my next turn, because those Rust Stalkers will easily slice through a squad of Guardsmen. And likewise, he's got a squad of Scuttltari round here, ready to blow up this Chimera. Now they're loaded up with weapons. He's got plasma, he's got arc, he's got a radium thingy, he's got a big fucking rifle.
Exactly.
He's got good stuff to try and crack open this Chimera, so hopefully they'll be able to pull that out. Have they been given some rerolls as well, perchance?
Yep, Call's going to give them full rerolls.
Call's going to give them full rerolls. So
anything in range at this point.
Yeah, but that's good. So we're going to see, you know, I'm a big fan of Scutari squads with some buffs on them. So
just have to repair him.
Oh yeah, repair away. Yep, there you go. Call doing his thing. So these Trundle bots have come down here. Now Sam's basically thinking that he needs to get some shots on here. He could potentially pop this tank. If they can do, they had a shite turn last turn. Hopefully the Dice Gods will swing it back round and they can pop that Demolisher. And if you can pop that and that's 4 more points. It's also my flank attack looking a bit dodgy, and my firepower really reduced down to 1 tank commander.
And 2 Manticores.
The 2 Manticores are good, but they only hit on 4s. It means I'm really, and no Demolishers as well. So really starts curbing my firepower. Over here, the Admech have ceded the ground somewhat.
Yes,
they've done a tactical retreat. They've put it into the cogitating computery machines, and they've pulled back here and they've pulled back in. Now the reason they've done that is because if that doesn't go off, and I still have 2 tanks left, he doesn't want me to be able to trundle around here, grinding advance, and blow up one of the few remaining sources of serious anti-tank in his army. So again, playing it cagey, Admech got hit hard, but there's actually not a huge amount of anti-tank over here. This guy is a bit of a nuisance.
Yeah.
And he's got anti-infantry with his stubbers as well, so he's a bit of a nuisance, but he can, you know, him could potentially hold this flank slightly better than you think he can, because it's just chimeras over here, man. It's not a huge amount. A couple of rocket launchers, I doubt that'll do much. And then these guys are ready for a long-range duel as well, and they've got their anti-material rifle to potentially pop some stuff over there. So Admech are playing it cagey. They have lost a fair amount, we're not going to lie. They probably lost a good half of their army.
Oh, more than
that. But Sam said reckons he's lost more. Yeah. But let's see how it goes. So do you want? We'll go straight into your psychic phase.
Yep. So we're going to interrogate. We'll go for that one.
Go for this one.
It goes off.
He has interrogated. There's 3 points. Excellent.
And then I don't think he's in range of a smite of anything, to be honest. I'll do a double check.
Just do a quick cheeky check.
18, right?
It is 18 as far as I'm aware. You're asking the guy that vehemently doesn't use psychers.
So, Chimera's in range.
It's what you can see.
So that Chimera.
So that Chimera. Okay, so off he goes. Doesn't get it off.
That's it.
There we go.
He's done.
He's done. So that is psychic phase. You know what you're going to start with shooting first?
Yes. The servitors will go first.
Trundle bots.
Alright, so we're out overcharging.
Okay, no guts, no glory. So that's a strong number of shots, Sam.
Okay, so I need some dice.
I've got some over here for you. There we go.
So
I'm going to put it there so we don't get them mixed up.
So I'll do the 6 shots first. Okay, these two to the side.
Over here.
Alright, hit on 4s.
Hit on 4s, here we go.
Rerolling one of these. Ooh.
Rerolling one of these.
which is very useful because I can not overcharge.
Okay, so
I'll
he
take it.
doesn't hurt himself basically, but that's a lot of hits.
Alright, so we're looking for
Strength.
8.
So force to wound.
There
That's
we go.
pretty good. That's 4 wounds.
And reroll wound because of benediction of the accompanist higher.
Okay.
Yeah, it works.
Okay. So these are AP3, I'm guessing.
Yes.
So I'm on a 5 up. I'm dead.
Hooray!
You don't need to roll your other shots.
That's a shame.
I mean, I don't know if we're meant to chat. Let us know. Does Sam technically have to roll the shots and potentially blow himself up and stuff with overcharge, or does he not have to roll them? We're not going to do it today, but it'd be interesting to know what the actual correct interpretation is. Now, speaking of blowing up, no.
Hooray!
So Sam has... See, it's not all over, Sam. You've taken out 2 of my biggies there.
I came to kill 1 tank and I've killed 2.
There you go.
That's all I came for.
That's statistical. That's mathematics. That's what the admech are good at.
So next
Pop that score sheet away 1 second. Yeah, carry on.
Next shot, I guess, is going to be the Onager, and he's going to shoot Stubbers into the squad, of course, and he's going to also shoot his big gun into
the wounded bastard.
I mean, they're both wounded.
Well, then that's 9.
Oh, that's 9.
That's 8.
6. Okay, we're going to that.
And that's yeah.
So D3 shots, 2.
2 shot-a-roos.
2 hits.
2 hit-a-roos.
3s, come on.
2 wound-a-roos. AP.
-4.
I don't get a save.
Okay, it's a D3 plus 3.
So it's dead. It's very, very, very dead.
Does he blow?
Okay, I'm just going to pop the score sheet down there for a second. Does he blow? No, he doesn't.
Cool.
So, well done, mate. Your repairs really helped save him. Bloody hell.
He tried.
That's another few points for the old admech there.
And then 6 little stubber shots into these guys.
Get on that 50.
Reroll 1s. That's a terrible shoot. 2 hits.
I said get on the 50. 2 wounds though.
2.
Now I'm just in straight up. Ooh, that might quite.
I mean, take it.
Well, D10 I might roll quite well. Got a better chance of making it. Okay. Actually, I probably don't have a better chance of making it, do I? It's still 50-50. Because it's a 4 up, isn't it? Oh no, it must be. No, it must be better. Yeah, it must be better. Okay, so 4 ups.
Loves it.
Don't shoot bullets at me, man. I'm the guard. Shoot your freaky space lasers, but don't shoot bloody bullets at me. Have you seen how many stubbers I've brought to this bloody game? You're trying to out-stubber me. What are you playing at, Sam?
Last thing I did on camera, because I know exactly what it is and I have to have a think, is Tech Priest is just going to fire his eradication rate into them.
Okay.
D3 shots. 1 shot.
Okay.
Come on. 1 hit.
Okay.
Strength 6, so it's a 2. There you go.
AP.
-1, I think.
You sure? Eradication rate sounds like it's pretty gnarly.
It's not that good.
Okay. Well, hopefully I'll fail it and then chat won't tell us off. Oh, yeah,
Yay.
good. The dice god. I reckon it was better AP than that, but the dice gods have made me die anyway. So
it's like a shotgun. 24, terrible. 12,
there we go.
all right, and that's it.
Nice.
All right, now I have to think about. Actually, no, these guys.
Okay, he's still going. He knows what he's doing. Let's keep it rolling, man.
Then,
You've not got a huge amount, so we might as well just keep it going.
And these guys are heavy 2, so that's 8 shots. They have moved because I had to get into firing position. So
Excellent.
hit on 4s.
So just to be clear, it's these guys, and it's the rifles going over here. Now, where is the BFR going? Where's the anti-material rifle going?
He can see that chimera at the back, so he'll go for. Or does he want to try?
Yeah, I reckon he can see that one. I think that one will be hidden from the fact that this is infinitely tall.
Yeah, good point. So yeah, we'll go for. Or do I just want to pop into them?
Just absolutely slot a guy.
No, we'll have to start popping a tank.
Okay, that's the right thing, I think.
Actually, no. We'll try and make you run. Actually, we'll try and put everything into them.
Okay.
Go for kills.
This is regular bullets.
This is
regular
terrible
legs.
shooting.
That is bad. You did technically move.
Yep. 1 hit, maybe -1. Jesus.
Come on, live. No, give me a rifleman. Any rifleman will do.
Any rifleman will do. Okay, sniper. Come on, lad. It misses with a 2, but I have got canticles on because I am Mars.
Okay.
This Katara can use it. And he still misses.
Very good.
Hooray! Okay, now I have to think.
Okay, fair enough. So yeah, we'll be back at the end of the shoot phase. You sure you just don't want to do this?
I need to look at some strats.
Okay, Sam's gonna look at some strats, and then when we'll cut the camera there, and we'll be back, and we'll see if he managed to kill that. So Sam did manage to pop that. Ironically, he spent 2 CP to make his rifles really, really good, and then the plasma gun and the arc rifle just popped straight away, so we wasted 2 CP.
Yep.
But at least they died. Now I thought I was being oh so clever. I was like, oh, I'll fall out onto the objective. That'll be more victory points for me at the start of my turn. And Sam was like, okay, I'm now going to charge you. And I was like, dastardly plan.
Let's see if it actually works.
So the rustiest stalkerius are going for it.
Yeah, come on, lads. Oh,
yeah.
Boom.
Whoa, bloody double commissar approves. That is.
And we're in.
That is it.
And we are spending CP straight away.
I mean, do you need to? It's like.
Yeah, we're going to spend a CP to give them an extra attack.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. See, you were worried about these Rustalkers, but they've actually done exactly what you wanted them to, which is really, really good.
Which is, yeah, I take that back. They've done their job.
Do you want to charge the Rangers in? You'll probably have to come round here.
Overwatch me, so it's worth a try, even if it doesn't work.
You're just going to have to go the long way. I'm just trying to think how you can do this without having to go the long way around.
Do you know, I'm just have to take the long way around.
There you go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, man. These Admech, who says Admech are a shooting army? Yeah, you can definitely get a few round here and a few up here.
I'll go around your side to do it.
Yeah, it's fine. Amuse yourselves in the video, you know, talk amongst yourselves.
1, 2.
Yes, Sam, move them one at a time. It's a very competitive game.
Super. The squad sergeant's getting in there. Oh.
Nice. Oh, that power maul, he's getting. I poo-pooed him at the beginning. I said that power maul was going to get me, didn't I?
Alright.
Don't worry too much.
Really.
Line some up along the bottom, and that'll be fine.
I'll line some up just so I can advance onto the point. Hopefully, if they die.
There you go. So, tell you what, put this guy up here.
Yeah, good point.
And then you one guy here, and then string this guy out to here, and we'll call that coherency. How does that sound?
Yeah. Hopefully the Rustalkers do the job anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Just means you've got some obsec on that objective.
Yeah, true. Alright. I think the Scutari have earned, I think the sergeant
I can't interrupt.
I think the sergeant has earned his first.
So Scutari's going to go first.
The little rangers. Okay, let's do it. So I did a power maul. Come on, power maul. If you can get 2 kills, you've made all your points back.
One, I think.
2 hits.
2 hits.
Alright, so it's strength 5.
So 3s. What's the AP? I reckon it's 1. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's 1.
Scroll.
Sam's gonna check. I'm gonna roll dice because if I either get a 6 or I don't.
Okay.
Right, so I'm dead anyway, but you can check for your peace of mind.
It doesn't say in this section.
Okay, that's fine. Right, 2 more guys dead.
He has paid for that himself. I am so happy with that result.
There you go, Sam. You are now fully justified in taking all of the upgrades on your guys.
It's -2, you know.
Oh wow.
Plus 3 as well.
So you did it, but you jibbed yourself, but you did it.
It does damage 2 against vehicles and auto wins on 4s.
Wow.
That's actually not bad.
That's actually a pretty good one. Is that like 5 points?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a pretty bloody good roll.
1, 2, 3, 4 other punches going in.
Yeah. I've removed some guys, but they still get to go. It's fine. Look at these guys. They really want it.
Right, don't they?
Well, the well-known combat elite squad, the Scutari Rangers.
So standard set.
Oh,
we're looking good.
yeah, just one guy dies.
That's annoying.
I mean, the Rustalker's going to absolutely fill at them.
I really hope so.
They're going to absolutely fill at them.
Alright, so each guy gets 3 attacks, 4 attacks because of the CP, so that's 4. I think I have to use a Cord Claw for... No, Cord Claw's additional attacks. Oh, that's very nice.
Okay, here's some more dice for you, Sam.
Yep,
as you cream yourself over the amount of attacks you're getting here.
I'm very happy right now. Alright, so Cord Claws. I'll do them first because it's 5 attacks with the Cord Claws. That's alright, I'll take that. What does the Cord Claw even do? Each time it goes back. I don't know what it does.
The magic, we're doing it live, guys!
2 wounds.
Okay.
8 minus 1.
Okay. I'm dead.
Hooray! And then the rest...
I don't care, they're all going to die.
Yeah, probably. So these are just...
I was talking to myself about taking the plasma gun. No, they're all going to die.
They're all razors. So here comes the razors. Hit on freeze.
I mean, you did roll like dog shit, but fortunately I think you're going to be alright.
Alright, so we're looking for... Sorry, I don't actually know what my strength is. Okay, it's freeze.
There you go. They're all dead.
Hooray!
Except there is an officer in there.
Perfect, I've still got 1 guy to go. And that's
well, you can't target him because you couldn't charge him.
Aye. Is he on? Oh, is he a pit?
He was hidden behind the heavy bolter base.
I thought he was your squad sergeant.
No, he's the officer. Junior, lieutenant, platoon commander. This is the sergeant. He's got a better gun.
Oh, fair enough. Well,
I don't get to fight you, and you still hold the objective. I'm just being spiteful.
Fair enough.
Like when you blew up your walker to kill one guardsman, which we didn't even mention. Like, there's a reason why there's a couple of extra guys missing from here. Sam decided when he thought he was losing the game, he was just going to blow his walker up and do damage to me.
1 wound.
There we go. See, look at that comeback. Look at this comeback over here.
Onto the
You can wrap and trap this guy, yeah.
I don't want to.
Okay.
I want to just get the Rangers out
That's
of
fair.
there, to be honest.
We have to go towards me.
Let's go towards you.
Yeah, it's D6 towards me, so it's not about action.
Oh, goddamn.
It's not I think it's just 3 as well. You literally roll on dice, you don't need to roll.
Oh.
It's 3 inches towards the nearest enemy unit.
We'll just stay still.
Very good. So not a bad return from the Admech there. See, you were worried there, but you've killed literally 3 vehicles in 1 turn.
And I got 3 objectives.
And you got 3 objectives.
I'll take that.
Look at that. Not shabby, eh?
Not shabby at all.
So the Admech have definitely pulled it back a bit. Now, it's going to be up to the guard to try and see what we can do against these Admech swine. Beginning of my turn, I will hold 2 objectives, which will mean I will get 8 points. But at the end, we'll top the points up for you there, Sam, but you've done very well there. You've got 6 points for Bring It Down, and you've psychically interrogated me, but you didn't get...
No, there's no way I could have got that.
No, I don't think you got 3. You got 3 vehicles and an infantry squad, and then you were
so close.
You were 2 off, unfortunately.
So close.
So that's the end of the Admech turn. It was nice to get most of that on camera, but we'll probably do sort of the half and half approach for the rest of the turns. But hope you guys have enjoyed that. Now we're going to go into turn number 3 for the guard, and I'm going to start on the old 8 points. This side. Anyway, let's see what happens at the end of the guard movement phase. So movement phase for the guard, relatively simple. We've disembarked a squad there. This squad that was down here, Nakmunding, has got up. Oh, I have forgotten one thing I need to do, Sam.
Oh.
I need to disembark this squad to Nakmund with it. So I'll just do that in a moment. And then everything else pretty much stayed still. So the plan is basically to try and kill that, and if possible, kill that, and then that will be the last of the Admech anti-tank dealt with. And then, whilst I might not get as many primaries I'd like this turn, I can focus on really getting the primary and the secondary points turn 4, turn 5. So that's kind of the way I'm going to play it. Like I said, we'll just do these guys. They're just going to get out here and Nakmund. So, shooting, I know straight away what I'm going to do. Orders, he's going to tell himself to reroll 1s to hit, and he's going to fire everything he's got into these boys here. So, let's see how many shots he gets from the battle cannon.
Of course.
10.
Of course.
Who needs a trait that lets you get reroll random shots when you just roll high on your number of shots, Sam? That's what I say. Alright, there we go. So, we've got 10 shots.
Holy moly.
Oh yeah.
5 auto wins.
So much hammer of the Emperor.
And he has to re-roll it.
Come on, just roll it into a 6. Be really obnoxious. Nah. Okay, so then we've got these guys. What's your toughness?
5.
Okay, so I need 3s. Okay, drop another one. So that should be 8 wounds.
Wounding on.
AP2, so you're on a 5 up now.
3 up to a 5 up.
Yeah.
Come on, lads. That's
pretty good.
Not bad. Actually, it's pretty poor.
It was just there's that cluster, wasn't there? Yeah.
5 through.
Do you want CP one?
How many damage is it?
It's D3, and I've got the plasma and the heavy bolter afterwards.
I think they're gonna die.
Okay. So the first one kills a guy. Second one doesn't kill a guy. Third one kills him. I mean, who needs flat damage 3 battle cannons, Sam, when you just keep rolling?
This is nuts.
So there's 1 on full health, and then he's going to die from the last way, even if I roll a back one there. Yeah, so those 3 are dead. Boom! God, that was nice.
Of course.
Yum yum, that was nice.
Every time you shoot, I remove a unit from the table.
Tank commanders! Please don't take them away from us, Game of Torture. So that was pretty tasty, not going to lie. This guy's going to do... He's going to do first round fast fire on everyone, because more Hammer of the Emperor the better.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way it's
scared of these auto wins.
So we'll do the first missile launcher hitting on a 4 into the tank.
It hits.
It's a hit.
Nice.
It wins on a 3. Hey, crack rocket. Here we go.
5 at him then.
Why do you always ruin my fun, man? Crack rockets haven't done anything like a million editions.
I love crack rockets.
I like crack.
Crack, man.
So I've got myself some two whitest white boys doing that. So I've got my missile launcher going in there. That misses because it moved. Sadly, I'm not Iron Hand, Sam, or any other kind of faction that gets some cool stuff. I should probably resolve the rest of it, but I was just seeing if that missile launcher hit. So we'll do these at the same time. So these guys are in rapid fire range, and these guys are in rapid fire range, but these guys aren't. So plasma gun here. We die like men. We're going to overcharge. 2 hits. One's an auto wound.
Oh, goddamn.
And that's it. So 1 auto wound.
Come on. Loves it.
Oh, nice. Bolter. Nope. Just knocked a missile launcher guy off there. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 las guns in rapid fire range. So I need 8 more dice, please, Sam.
You can have 7.
Now, some of you who are wondering, why am I in rapid fire range? They're still Legion. The other part of their trait is an 18-inch rapid fire. So they get ignore AP -1 on the vehicles and 18-inch rapid fire. That's why it's so nice. So no Hammer of the Emperor there, which is... I'm not going to lie, it's been popping off Hammer of the Emperor this game. There's a 2 there. That wasn't part of it. Go away. Right, so now 6s. 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn
saves.
it. Right, so now we've got
The indestructible crab.
the Indestructo Crab. So now we've got this plasma gun, misses, bolter, it hits and auto wounds.
Nice.
Damn it. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's
You need rapid fire?
no.
Ah.
So I will get, because I'm first on fire, second on fire, I'll get 14 shots. So that's 7. That's 10. Can I have 4 more dice, please, Sam?
You had this many just for being.
Yeah, I shouldn't be doing this on camera. I'm not going to do the. This is the last thing I'm going to do on camera. Just to waste time. Oh, look at that. That's actually not too bad. That was another 6, and that's a 6. So that's 5 auto wounds, and then that's it. So 5 auto wounds on the crab. Come on, let's get a wound on the crab. Yes, a wound which I'll just repair next turn. So we won't do any more live on camera. You guys, the reason I wanted to do those 2 bits was because it goes to show how quick that was and how much damage it did, and how long that took and how little damage they did. So even with free upgrades, infantry squads are still kind of a funny one. I mean, I'm not going to turn my nose about it, but it's still kind of a funny one. So we're going to do the rest of the shooting off camera, and we'll be back with the final results. So end of the guard shooting phase, we were able to pick up the Honor Guard Dune Crawler by using one of our Manticores, and then the other Manticore fired over and it got a bit of a whiffer, but it did absolutely flatten one of the Ruststalkers, and then another one was exploded apart by some firepower from this Chimera. I realised that Sam's actually going to be holding 3 objectives at the start of the turn because he's got 2 characters holding that objective. I did try and pick the Inquisitor off with this Chimera, but unfortunately Sam's saves came through and my dice rolling sort of fell apart at the end and just couldn't quite do it between that and the mortar teams. It's a dice game, and it sort of swung back towards Sam, which is all right because, you know, like, he's had a bit of a tough one so far. But the guard did kind of achieve what they want to achieve there. There's now basically no anti-tank left on the board. The Admech are kind of stuck with a few infantry units. There's a hell of a lot of armour still on here, and none of this armour is damaged. So we're kind of okay, but we've only got like 1 more round for the Manticores and 1 more tank commander, so our firepower is kind of limited as well. In terms of points that the guards scored that turn, we got 8 for primary because we were holding 2. We're holding a no man's land one, so we got 2 there as well. We got 2 for the Emperor. We got another rod off, so we've done the rod 3 times off, so we've got, I say rod, R&D, so we've got 8 points there. And then we've got engaged 3 turns in a row now. So we're doing okay on points, but Admech are going to get a big 12-point boost there, so that's going to be nice for them. So that's the end of my shooting phase, but it's not the end of my turn. Because I want to charge my officer into his Admech.
I'm going to Overwatch.
Oh. Well, you can only see me with your plasma guy and your arc guy.
Which is all I need.
Is it now?
Hopefully. We're not overcharging.
You're not overcharging.
Nope. Arc rifle. No.
Ha ha ha!
Well, I wonder if you're in.
He's in! I'm going to fight you across this barricade. So I get 4 attacks, because I've got a chainsword.
Yeah.
I hit on 3s. It's not great. 1 wound.
Oh yeah.
And you live. So you will get to pile in. So this guy's going to come like round to here. And this guy's going to come to here. And then the rest of them, to keep coherency, are going to have to probably like start dropping down here and stuff.
I'm still holding the objective.
Yeah, you'll still hold the objective if you do something like that.
I can't make that rifle hit the front.
Something like that, Sam. Now, are you happy with that? I've just kind of done that vertically. I don't think you could get to there and start. I mean, it's it's vertical, isn't it?
I can hit vertically, so I'm going to go on there.
Yeah, but you've got to maintain coherency, is what I'm thinking. It's a little trickier.
Then this guy will just have to go.
Tell you what.
There you go. Problem solved. Big bases.
Solved.
Big bases.
Big base prop solution. So, he's going to fire me first, I'm guessing?
Yep.
Okay.
2 hits.
Oh, God.
Oh,
snake eyes. He's winning on 2s. Alright, you've got, let's say, 5 rifles. You've got these 4, and then this guy can go off him.
5 rifles. Come on, lads. 3.
One hit, because you're not that good at combat.
And no wounds. Excellent.
The sergeant, the orc head guy has done his job of tying up your little remaining firepower. So there we go, guys. So that's the end of the guard turn. I thought that was just a little bit of fun. It wasn't necessarily competitive or anything, or big brain maneuver, but I just thought it was fun. Those Skitarii are like, what the hell is that meatbag doing with that orc head? What a savage. So that's the end of the guard turn. Let's see what the Admech do going into their turn 3.
Alright.
So the Skitarii have had a relatively quick movement phase. The actual Skitarii units here have come down and, whilst maintaining hold of the point, got a few more attacks on the lieutenant with the orc head. The rest of the orcas have gone within point blank range of these guardsmen. I wonder if they're going to give them a cuddle. Probably. Call has played it a bit cagey. He wants to get into a position to do something the turn after, go for that sort of turn 4, turn 5 big scenario. And then Sam has moved his Dominus and his Data Smith and his Inquisitor are now all in range of that objective. So that's pretty well secured. I'm going to struggle to get rid of 3 tough Admech characters on there. So Sam has got 12 victory points at the beginning of his turn.
My shooting, you better.
But I did. He couldn't. Let us know if we got anything wrong. We did check the codex, we scoured it, but we couldn't find anything that allowed the Admech Skitarii unit here to fall back and shoot.
Pretty sure it's just a Forge World special.
Yeah, it might be. So let us know if we got that wrong, because we want to learn. Yeah, we want to learn. So let us know if we got that wrong.
I think I'm just stuck there, you know.
You're stuck there?
I think I'm stuck.
Well, I'm quite glad about that. My little 25-point officer is tying you up.
That's annoying.
Yeah, so do you know what you're going to do in the psychic phase?
Yeah, that's easy. Claim another point.
Claim another 3 victory points.
No, that's basically his job from now on.
Until I kill him.
Yep. Goes off on a 4.
Excellent. So that's another 3 victory points for you.
Smite that squad.
Yep. D3 wounds.
3.
There you go.
There you go. Second phase, easy and done.
Double smite Bloody Inquisitor, or in this case, smite and interrogate Inquisitor.
He's getting me points.
He's doing a great job. He's doing a really good job.
He's solidly getting me points. But I think that's basically it for shooting, because I'm just scattering shots throughout.
Is he not quite in range?
He's only in range for 1 gun, so he might as well shoot into.
It's either or, man.
I'll shoot into that squad.
Okay, fair enough.
1 shot. D3 shots even. 1 shot. Misses. Can't be Rolexes himself.
That is a shame.
It is. Then we'll go for the Skitarii squad at the top, who will. The sniper will go into. I don't know where the sniper's going to go, to be honest. So, do that.
You could help soften them up a bit.
Yeah, I was thinking that, but no, everything into that squad. I want to try and make you bail off that point.
He wants to try and make me bail off that point. That's fair enough. That's fair enough.
If they can stop anything, that'd be nice.
I've got 1 CP, so I'm going to spend it. I'm going to spend it on take cover. It doesn't give me cover, it gives me +1 to my arm save, so now I'm on a 3-up save.
Nice. Okay, rifles are doing alright.
Let me catch that on camera. Very good, very good. 1 miss.
1 miss. Terrible wounding. 2 wounds, -1.
Okay, so 2 4-ups. I make 1 fail 1. So
Yay.
my rifleman goes bye-bye.
And the sniper rifle misses.
Excellent. So that was a total waste of my CP, but at least I didn't...
That is it for my shooting though. I got nothing else to do.
It's not good to have an Admech shooting phase that short, Sam.
I know it's not. I'm in a terrible position right now.
Right, okay, fair enough. Here we go. You're going to go for the old Chargeroo.
Yeah.
I'm not going to overwatch you because I spent my CP to try and hold the objective.
So this would also stop you getting your Naxman, which would be nice.
I think it's already off, you know.
Is it?
I'm pretty sure it goes off at the end of my turn.
Oh. Well, I'm going to spend the CP to give these guys extra attack.
We'll double check it, but I'm pretty sure you get it in the turn you do it.
That would be...
Because you can teleport down and get it with scions, and the scions die.
Ah.
So you can do it, yeah.
So 3 cord kills. 2 hits. 1 wound. Maybe dash. -1. -1.
A die.
Hooray! And then, so it's 4.
Put that guy there, yeah. 4 attacks a guy, so 12 attacks I'm guessing.
8 attacks so far. 2 get 1 separate. Technically he's got a sword.
Okay.
You have 5 dice.
Okay.
So I'll do the sword guy first.
Sword guy first. That looks pretty healthy.
3 hits.
Only 3?
I used the weapon skill upgrade, but I'm tied up, so I can't do anything with it.
Oh, what with this?
Yeah.
You're sure not weapon skill 3 basic?
I used the +1 to shoot for ballistic skill, didn't I?
Oh, so +1 ballistic skill, -1 weapon skill.
Yeah, I used that to start.
Right.
So I can't actually use it.
How interesting.
2 dead because it's technically strength 6.
Okay.
Hooray! And then swords. Terrible.
Oh my god, that weapon skill thing has totally screwed you, man.
It has 2 dead though.
Well, I think you're still going to get me.
2.
Okay, so
That was rough.
I'm going to try and punch you back a bit. So I've got...
Wrong time to use that thing.
Yeah, yes,
Very much the wrong
somewhat.
Yeah.
I didn't know that's what you'd gone for. I would have warned you off it, man. So power sword guy gets a hit. It doesn't also wound. It's only ranged attacks. It does wound you though.
Same the lords for small brassing.
It's AP a lot,
6
but you
up
save on a bionic save, or 5 I think with those guys, isn't it?
No,
So-
6 up still.
Okay, 4.
You think we have nice things like that?
I'm sure you do, man.
6 up saved.
The infiltrators, I think, have got advanced bionics.
These aren't infiltrators.
Oh, fair enough. So 4 attacks from the other guys, 2 hits, 1 wound, no AP.
Loves it.
No, I haven't got bayonets on. Armour Against Steel Legion models don't get bayonets, so clearly that's why they're terrible in combat.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Did you know I once tabled myself, or lost a game because I did a mass bayonet charge and totally forgot that you could interrupt, and so someone let me swing with 1 squad of Armour Against Steel Legion and picked up the other 5. Yeah, that lost me a game.
Alright, so...
That was in a tournament as
The
well.
only combat we've got left is your sergeant. He goes first, doesn't he? So
And the defender, yeah. So 4 attacks. 3 hits.
Lovely.
Sorry Sam, I'm doing a TJ and rolling behind this building. I can't see that
That's
one.
a 3.
Okay,
2
so
wounds.
it's just 2 wounds.
A 4 and a 2, so 1 dies.
It takes a wound. You've surely got 2 wounds a pop on these guys.
I thought this was... That's just...
Oh, it's here.
Yeah, so 1
Die! Ah, ha, ha,
I'll take 1 out of combat, of course, but...
ha. It doesn't really matter. Like, there you go. Put this guy down here.
There we go, problem solved. Alright, so the mole guy.
He's got a hit.
Nope. -1.
Ah! Oh my god!
And then
You
5
totally
rifles.
screwed yourself.
1 hit. 1 wound. Yay!
Save it!
Oh,
This is all fantasy rules, my friend. You'd be taking a leadership test.
Why?
Oh man.
Why?
Sam, I appear to be tied up in combat. I will make myself screwed in combat.
I use it at the start of your turn.
Oh, right, yeah. Fair enough. Oh man. I guess that shows the double-edged sword of it, doesn't it?
Oh, it's... yeah.
That was funny, man.
Couldn't
Oh,
get any shots off, and I'm dead.
couldn't get any shots. I guess I'll just die then.
Oh well.
So end of your turn, you got your 12 primary,
Yay.
but you didn't wipe out a unit.
No, I got nothing.
You haven't grinded,
No.
but you did cycling interrogate.
It
So
was actually a terrible turn.
it was a terrible turn. I'm not going to take that away from you.
Yeah.
But you did get 3 for your cycling interrogate.
Yay.
So we'll be back. Oh, I do have a leadership test to take. Very much.
Yeah.
I lost 5 guys. So 1 more runs, and then I've got 3 guys left in the squad. So everyone runs but 1 guy, which is going to be the heavy bolter.
Nice. The heavy bolter.
Yeah, I feel like it's got the most chance of shooting them.
I just hide him now.
Yeah, but I can fall back, and then he can fall back, and then get back in the fight. And
Fair enough.
I can fall back and shoot, man. Just because you can't doesn't mean I can't. So, yeah, there you go. Like, Sam, you can pile in a bit with these guys.
Yay.
Excellent. So, end of Admech turn 3. It's looking a bit thin on the ground for them. Let's see what the guard can do going into their turn 4. So, we just did guard turn 4 as a summary because it was relatively quick. basically, the Chimera and the Heavy Bolter, thanks to the officer falling back, cleaned up the Rust Stalkers there, which I don't even think the Heavy Bolter team actually had to fire, just the Chimera that picked them up. And then the Tank Commander blew away all of the Skitarii. And then it kind of slowed down after that, but we fired everything else into the 3 characters that were here. We killed the Inquisitor, we killed the Data Smith, who pretty much absorbed the majority of it. And then my 2 Manticores went into the Dominus. One just got no shots whatsoever, basically. And then the other one managed to get a couple of wounds through, and then he saved one of them. So he's still going. So my Manticores are out of shots, and there's still a Dominus on that point, which actually does give Sam 8 points at the start of his turn, which is pretty nice.
Guys, he's something really trolly.
Yeah.
He heals D3.
Literally wasted 2 Manicle missiles on that guy. So that's the end of guard turn 4. That was the beginning of sort of Sam's turn 4. He's got left on the board Call, the Dominus, and 5 Rangers. Now, do you just want to do you know what you're going to do, Sam?
I'll do my last turn, but then it's going to be called.
He's going to call after this. So he's done his Psychic Interrogation.
That's all I can get.
See if he can get any more. You should have 8 points to bring it down, by the way.
Oh, nice. I'll take an extra 2.
Yeah, you should have 8 points. You killed 4 tanks.
See if I can kill more tanks. Alright, I've only got 1 unit ready to use, and that's cool.
Cool. He's pretty cool.
He's pretty cool.
He's pretty cool.
And finally, within shooting range of something.
Nice.
Hooray! These guys are still going strong because love and life.
Yeah, I was tempted to like destroy them and then you'd start losing your objective points, but it just seemed a bit mean, to be honest. So, also there was bigger fish to fry in the centre.
No guts, no glory. I can't lose the point, can I?
Well, if you move off it, you lose it.
Oh, does that happen at the end of the turn? Does it?
Well, you've got your victory points already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Charge! I just want to kill some stuff, really.
Yeah, go for it, man. You might get a grind. I killed in that
4.
Okay, you might not get grind.
Alright.
Fucking hell.
So I've been waiting all game to do cool shootings. I'm going to do that first.
Okay, this is where you find out Cole actually has a 24-inch range and you've been jibbing yourself the whole game.
No, it's 12-inch range. I've been disappointed the entire game.
That's pretty bad. He's not taking any wins, is he?
No, he's taking nothing. He's just got a yellow dice next to him. So it is a solar atomizer. So it's D3 shots. It's going into the Chimera.
Okay.
One shot.
The big one. You've waited all game
my
for that.
CP for the game to reroll that number of shots.
Hey,
3
shots.
Alright.
I'm going to guess 2s.
Yeah. Oh, hit.
Nice.
And straight up 10.
I'm going to guess 3s.
Yep.
Nice.
AP minus 4.
Don't get a save.
Damage 3. If it's in half range, it's not in half range. So it's damage 3. So 9
I've got 1 wound left.
9 damage.
See, it was worth it. You waited all game and
to do 9 damage.
Do 9 damage. You can't really complain about that too much.
Alright, sniper shot's going to go into that Chimera.
Okay. BFR.
Hits.
He gets a hit.
Come on.
Those things are awful, man.
They are. They're really expensive as well.
Yeah, sack them off.
Alright, so Priest, he's going to do his things. Pistol shots into them.
They all seem to hit. I'm going to imagine that's a couple of wounds.
8 minus 1.
A couple of the old AP1s, eh? A couple of the old AP deads.
D3 shots from his Eradicator, 3 shots.
Nice.
Here we go.
Yeah.
3 shots. Oh.
They're all going to hit.
Come on, strap 6. So all wound, AP minus 2 at this point.
There you go.
Alright, sweet. I haven't done these rifles, but they were going to go into the same squad, to be fair.
That's fine. We're just doing the last little bits, yeah.
So, can rifles take out 2 men? They've done nothing all game. And now they're actually doing something when everything is dead.
Of course.
So, 1 at
I might have spoken too soon there, Sam. They still...
3 at AP minus 1. You never know.
They're dead!
Hooray, I killed a squad.
I really like these heavy bolter teams, man.
They're
I
really
think they're fucking cool. Fuck you, Games Workshop, for not making them anymore.
But that is it for my shooting phase.
Charge phase.
Cold charge, you magnificent beast. That probably doesn't get him anywhere.
That gets you nowhere. You go for your CP there, buddy.
Reroll, I threw a
You have to reroll both, don't you? Yeah.
Come on!
That I reckon that's pretty close.
I don't know. 9.
Yeah, there you go.
In it goes, onto the building.
That's the noise he makes.
Alright, so he's going to use his Arc Scourge.
Arch Scourge. Arch. Arch Scourge.
So it's 4 attacks.
Go on then.
Hit it on 2s. Of course he gets a 1.
Of course.
And it wounds a vehicle on 2s.
I'm a vehicle.
2 wounds and it does damage 2. And AP -1.
I ignore if you want, Sam, and I fail both.
Hooray!
I'm going to blow up on you. Come on, let the creation spite it, the master. Yes! It's on camera. No one can take that away from me. Finally, a vehicle explodes and does 1 whole damage to him.
And the mortar team?
Oh, crap, my heavy weapon team. They die! Damn it!
Alright.
I've lost every heavy weapon, every heavy bolter.
Alright, so let's see if I can actually get grind. Well, at least close to it. Tech Priest, come on, lads.
Yeah, kill this one guy, and oh no, you need to kill 5.
Do I?
Because I killed 4. You have to kill more than
Engage
me.
both squads.
Engage both squads. Okay.
No.
No, because you were greedy and went for both squads.
I couldn't get the 1, to be fair.
No, you couldn't get the 1.
Anyway, GG.
There you go. Awkward left-handed shake. There we go. It's always weird, but there you go. Massive thank you, Sam, for the game. We'll just sort of, I guess we can just wrap it up there. I was going to do a bit of an after action, but it's fairly self-explanatory. The Admech put up a pretty good fight, but guard firepower. I tell you what, throughout the whole game, I noticed Hammer of the Emperor.
It's really good.
It's really, really good. And on this list, where every Chimera is popping out like 15 shots a turn, you're looking at some serious firepower there. So what was the final score at turn 4?
16.
I'll let you work it out and then that's fine.
16 plus 8, 20.
So that was pretty good. I'm pretty happy with how the game went. Like, this was definitely not the most powerful guard list you could run, but this was definitely not the most powerful Admech list you could run. It was very much a friendly game, and so it worked out quite nicely that we were able to sort of have a couple of nice armies going against each other there. I think it'll be a minor victory to the guard in the end, because I don't think the final score will be that far
10,
apart.
19. So 19 plus 36. Terrible maths.
46, 55 plus your 10 points, 65 points.
65. And you're 30. That's 26. Oh god, terrible writing. 26 plus 28. Is 50.
So that's 10 plus
8.
8 is 26, yeah, and then I got 4, 8, 8, which is 12, 20, 28, yeah, so 28 plus 26 is...
Maths is hard.
56. 56 plus my 10 painting score for 66 points.
66 points.
I won by 1 point!
But if we went to turn 5, you would have just...
So yeah, but it's a close game. No one got absolutely, in terms of points, no one got absolutely smashed. And I think you played pretty well there in terms of keeping it cagey and whatnot. You didn't go full meme at any point, which is the right thing to do. And if this was a team tournament, we'd be, you know, WTC.
I'd be happy to do the 5th turn. 65 is a good.
Yeah, exactly.
Not a bad result. So.
You'd probably end up getting another 4 primary at least, and then yeah, because I've got no way of really getting over there and killing them. So you get your 4 more primary, you end on 69 points. Perfection. And then I'd probably end on like 70 something, and it'd be a close. You get like, it'd be like 11-9 if it was WTC. So not a bad result at all, Sam. Really played it out there really well and clawed some points back, which was absolutely fantastic. So we won't do a massive after action there. Really hope you guys have enjoyed today's battle report. I know it's a little bit more casual and all that kind of stuff, but sometimes it's nice to just have a friendly game and to not be so cutthroat all the time, so focused on the meta and all that stuff. Sometimes it's nice
to just play 40k.
To just play 40k, and I think that's a really good way of putting it, Sam. So if you have enjoyed today's video, you know, please consider giving it a like, please consider giving it a subscribe, and if you've really enjoyed today's video and you want to see us do more battle reports, please consider becoming a channel Patreon supporter or a channel member. It really, really does help keep the channel going. It allows me and Sam to, you know, get more armies together, more units, play more battle reports, all that kind of good stuff. So if you really want to go the extra mile, and I would be eternally grateful, please consider one of those 2 options. And of course, I want to say a massive thank you to the current channel supporters and channel Patreon members. You know, you guys know how much I value you, so massive thank you to you guys. But we'll leave it there. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's video, and of course, as always, I'll see you guys next time.